to 10 albums total, but I'm really trying to like by the time I leave it, like it's undeniable that I put in the work and that I didn't shortchange anything and that you could go back to the catalog and be like, oh, so this wasn't a bunch of bullshit. Like he did, you know what I'm saying, put in work, do his through his hard work and dedication and did his due diligence. So I'm like I said, like the quantity will match the quality. I guarantee
Okay, bro. Let me stop you really quick.
that. What's
He,
good?
you put out an album that had like 33 tracks. I think no one's questioning work. Like,
Nah,
can
it
I
was
rap for you? Had like so many tracks and skits on it. Like, and
yeah,
it's a
man.
fire album. I'm just saying, like, no one's gonna be able to say, "Oh, this dude didn't do work." I'm like, bro, 33 tracks. Dog. That's wild. But
Yeah, yeah, and I heard some criticisms of it, like, and I'm
like, there was
like
criticisms of this project that I didn't know about. What were these criticisms, bro?
of can I rap for you? Well, it was like, it was sort of a long listen, and
Yeah.
the attention span argument these days. People want shorter, like truncated, condensed albums, and that's not my style. And I feel like everybody has their niche. Everybody has something that works for them. Like when people listen to me, they anticipate that there's going to be a theme attached to it. There's going to be a standard of lyricism. There's going to be, production. There's going to be my team is going to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? My boys, whether it be Elliot, whether it be Benji, whether it be Cloud on the boards, Dumbo here, Marco here, you
So
know.
Marcus is not gonna be on none of these albums.
Oh, nah, it's a surprise. It's a surprise. Trust me. I got him in the tuck. Trust me.
Are we talking about the same Marcus? Is this gonna be
Absolutely,
on the record?
absolutely. I got him in the tuck. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Where
about
where
it.
where man's been at? Where I haven't been seeing
My
bro on
man
that.
is you gotta come to the shop. Come to the shop. Go get a cut, man. You
I
gotta
mean,
come up. You gotta come upstate New York. Go get a cut, man. My man's out here nasty with the Clippers, man.
I hear. Make sure I get some Timberlands before I go to the shop,
Oh
man.
nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Like it's not even that cold outside up here, man.
Is it? Rocco?
Nah, it's not. It's not that cold. Like it gets cold. Like in New York, you gotta dress for 3 seasons in one day. Cause you go outside in the morning, it may be cold. It
Okay.
may be by noon. It may be a little springy. So maybe a hoodie, little thick hoodie. You know what I'm saying? By nighttime, it may get warm or it may be winter again. You don't know.
How does someone even prepare for that? Like you're just saying it may be this or it may be
It
that.
may be. You gotta prepare. That's why you step out the house. You listen to the weather report, but you gotta step outside to actually know. So you gotta prepare for 3 seasons in one day.
Dang, that's like preparing for Julius Randle in a 3-point shootout.
Don't do that to Julius Randle, man. Don't do that. Like he tried his best, man.
Bro,
Don't do this.
you see his son? His son was defeated, dog.
He should be. That's his father. He should look. He want his dad to win at everything. In my eyes, that's a great attitude to have. That's gonna be a great young man growing up. We
He's
should
gonna be an
all,
awesome young man growing
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. We should all aspire to look at our
But he
our
should never
figures
be
like
in
that.
that 3-point shootout again. Like
Yeah, he shouldn't. I mean, what
I,
Mike was in it one year, wasn't he? He had the worst.
and he never was in there again.
Exactly. Like it was bad. It was bad out here for
I
Mike.
was like, bro, you ain't playing at the Garden right now, bro. You can't just be shooting random ass shots like the.
I mean, he shoots a good percentage this year, so why wouldn't he do it? You know what I mean?
I
And
mean,
nobody wanted to see him in it. I was the one who made the status that said nobody wanted to see him in it.
oh yeah, I commented.
But at the same time, like I can't be mad that he's there. I just know from the NBA circles that nobody wanted to see him there.
All right. Okay, back to original discussion. It was a
Yeah,
little fun poking at the Knicks a little bit, but they'll be in the playoffs. That
they,
should,
yeah, absolutely.
but but yeah. So this 10 album thing is like it's gonna happen.
Oh, absolutely. I could do this.
Like you've already started like on a project artist.
I got I got I got two already guaranteed. I got beats for those. I got
Guaranteed.
beats. I got beats for at least three. Beats for at least three. Got concepts. I have a part B to my current one. I let my tape rock to my tape pop. Um I just don't. I'm just not at this point. I'm not gonna be in the business of just holding stuff and waiting
Yeah,
to
explain that.
a
Yeah,
later
don't
date.
hold no music. Thank you.
Well, well, the I mean, you don't know. You know, not to be morbid, but you don't know what the next day holds. You don't know what the next week
Yeah,
holds, the next year holds. You don't know your financial state. You don't know the state of your health, your spiritual health, you know what I'm saying, your emotional health. So why hold on to music and why not put it out into the world? Once you give it to the world, it's no longer yours. It's
mhm,
theirs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So just put it out, man. Just put it out, man.
for sure.
Feed these algorithms that's gonna pay you a fraction of a cent, man. Give it to them. Let them have it.
I mean, no, I see no lies. So
Hey, man, I'm just in a good creative space. I have been for the last 2 years. I have a lot to say, and I'd rather put it on record.
okay, for sure. I'm about to find out. Well, how many albums do you have total right now? Are you
I want to say, yeah, like I'm close to I'm close to 10, like 8.
8 in? Shit.
Yeah, I got like 8 in. Yeah.
So like if you when you drop to 10, you can be up to like 18.
Yeah.
Man, that is wild.
Well, I kind of
That is like a 20-year career for some people, bro. Like,
we in a different. I feel like in this era of music, the technology, the bonds that you form, the mutual respect, the producers you build with, those relationships. It's it's easier to put out content,
uh-huh.
and why not take advantage of that? I mean, back then they were sending reels back and forth,
Uh
paying. You know what I'm saying? Like you
we have
ain't.
a commenter. We have the person I talked to the other day is in here. 99 albums. Oh, was that me calling you that? Oh yeah, I think that was
Yeah, who called me 99 albums?
Elliot just said it, but it sounded familiar right now. Like I don't know who started it originally.
Nah, that's a fact. But here's the thing. Like I feel like we should take advantage of this time to just create. I'm not one to just sit there when I got beats coming in daily. I got ideas. I'm not one to be like I don't want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like rapping. I'm in this space where it's like I'm going all in. So yeah, 10 is the number. 10 is very doable by next December. I did 2 in a month. I damn sure ain't scared of living up to that word. It's gonna be 10.
So like, do you write or do you just go rap? Like I'm
Nah, I'm right. It's
you
a
right.
yeah, it's a combination. It's a combination of both. Sometimes I'll write on the spot. Sometimes I'll write before I go to the stew. I know Elliot prefers I write before I go to the stew. Um, Sometimes it'll be on the way, and I'll just keep I have to keep my phone battery, so I'll keep it in my head. You know what I'm saying? Until I get there, or keep it in my head until I get to the booth, so I can just rap it out. And they'll tell me sometimes like, "Yo, you can take a break. You don't have to rap the whole song through like Like
Yeah, he's
through. Like
agreeing with you right now. So
that's a fact.
yeah.
That's a fact. Like you don't have to rap the whole song, my G. Like you could take a breath. Like I'm finicky like that. Like I just got into like I hate punching. I just got into punching. So and I feel like it's a loss if I punch sometimes. You know what I mean?
So what is punching? Is that punching it in line by line or what?
Yeah, like if I mess up a line, like I don't like it. Like I feel like it I personally like I have to get the punch correct. If I don't get the punch correct, I feel like what am I doing here? You know, it's like I said, like I'm a perfectionist when it comes to things, like when it comes to lyricism and how I record and how the concept has to be right. Everything has to line up. So I to answer your question, it's a myriad of things. Like I could write on the spot, I could write on the way there, or I can just keep the lyrics in my head and just go in the booth and just Lil Wayne it. You know what I
Have you
mean?
done that before?
Yeah, yeah. The album before I let my tape rock, I'm good, I'm good. I didn't. That was the first one where, cause I had so many. I was working on another album while I was working on I'm good, I'm good. It was that fast, so I just one day just started writing, coming up with concepts, and I was catching a writer's block. But I knew what I wanted to
Mhm.
say, so I just went in the booth and just that's what came about.
Okay, Mister working on two albums at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
You out here being different.
Yeah, I'm a little. My creative process is a little warped. It's not, whatever, however want to create. Do what works for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Don't be me and drive people crazy with my sporadic ass thoughts.
Who are you exactly driving crazy? Your team or what is
Yeah,
it?
it's a lot of people. Like I remember, I think I was working on I'm good, I'm good. Like I think I spent 4 or 5 weekends. I wasn't even home. Like it'd be like I was trying to meet the deadline, so I go to sleep, go to work, go back to the stew, go back to the stew, go back to the other stew, go piece that together, go get the artwork. I was just running, so it's like okay, like you just visiting for now, like late nights, early mornings, last minute changes. I'll hear something and be like, I didn't really like it. And they'll look at me like, what's wrong with it? I'm just like,
Yeah.
I
What's
don't.
wrong with what's the problem, sir?
Yeah, what's wrong with it? Like, there's nothing wrong with this song. Like, and I'll be like, yeah, I think so. you know. And sometimes, people got to save you from yourself because you'll mess up the moment. Like the moment when you got it correct, you can never redo that session or that take again. So
Yeah.
sometimes, it's great to have a good team because sometimes, your brothers and my brothers in my case save me from myself. Like, nah, you don't need to record that over. You're good. Leave
Mhm.
that there. You know what I mean?
For sure. So were you frustrating Elliot or what?
Oh, absolutely. I know I do. There's actually there's actually a video where I gotta post the vlog. There's a vlog we did, right? I switched the beat the night before, right? And
No.
then didn't send him the beat. And he's like, yo, where's the beat? Yo, this is the beat. And I'm actually running on 2 hours sleep, like 3 hours sleep,
Bruh.
right? Right? I switched the beat the night before because I'm just like, nah, this don't it goes, but this beat hits harder. And it was the song You Speak Woke. I switched the beat like the last minute.
Oh
And he
yeah, you
was
said he posted it.
yeah, he posted it. Yeah, I got the it's on YouTube. It's on his YouTube channel
Oh boy,
where
I'm gonna have to go.
yo, it's
I'm gonna go see
hilarious.
that.
And he was he was just like, yo, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes the brain works and the way it works, but we all get through it, man. It's just my when I'm down to it's all the feeling. Like when I feel something, I'm like, all right, I gotta change this, or this beat has to switch, or I
Uh,
gotta make a edit on these lines, and if you and sometimes if you don't feel that way about your art, it's like, how much do you really care? And people can tell at least that I care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
I mean,
going in nonchalant, going in like I don't give a damn about what I'm putting out.
I
You
mean,
know?
anytime you drop like 5 albums in 1 year, like that's actually caring what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and I loved each and every bit of every album I dropped. I don't have a regret about any of them.
Do you have a favorite album
My favorite, oh
out of
boy,
the current catalog that you currently have?
this most recent one, I let my tape rock to
Yeah, that
myself.
one's hard, bro.
Yeah, and the reason it's my favorite is because like we got back to the basics. Like we was in the basement with it. It's kind of the same people I came up with. I got Benji on the album. I got Elliot on the album. I had J Master in it. Like, so everything just felt like
No Marcus on the album.
we I think I got him for because there's something else we trying to do. So I gotta
Is it
reintroduce.
podcast related?
It's not, it it could be. It couldn't be.
What do you mean it
We'll
could
see.
be? Like it
It
is or
could
it
be.
isn't.
It could be. It
It
could be.
could.
It could
Okay.
be.
You know, wait.
You gotta. It could be content related, not necessarily podcast, but could be content related. But yeah, I definitely had. Actually, he was supposed to be on the last one, and I
What
literally
happened?
he had a skit.
He has. I like the. I want to hear his
He
skit.
had a skit. He had a skit, and what I forgot to do is I forgot to tell him to send it to me via email, and he had it in a voice note. I could have just took it in a voice note,
Mhm.
transferred it to MP3 from there, like I did other because there was other skits in there that from my homie Rudy from WVCC. He did it on Instagram. I transferred it, turned the screen recording into MP3, converted it, you know what I mean? But I forgot, and I'm like, damn. But definitely, he'll definitely be on part two.
For sure. You should put some of your clubhouse stuff on the next album.
Oh, damn! My Clubhouse was a wild pandemic era. Um,
Error?
it was an era, yeah. It was an era. The Clubhouse era. Who's on Clubhouse now?
A
Like,
lot of people are still on it.
I'm good, boy. I'm good. I'm out of there.
I
I'm out.
mean, like
I'm out.
I only went on like twice, and I was just like, yeah,
Now
it's
when it was everybody was in the crib. I met mad people through Clubhouse.
yeah. When you had to do it through invites and wait to be invited,
Yeah,
that's
when
when I had
the
it.
when people had to invite you, it was dope. I got an invite from my boy Juan. He put me on, and then I came in like that. But once it was just like a free for all, and then we got the androids coming in. I'm like, oh man, it's over. It's over. It's over. And no diss to the android people, but when it
Why
became
do you have?
like
Why did you have to say that like that? Like
because
why you
that's
said
when it failed. When
it,
it
I feel
started
like it
being
was a diss at that point. Like here come the
no,
Android
it
people.
was not. It was not. Don't get it misconstrued. When they started letting the droids in the building,
Here you
it
go
was
again.
all over. It was. It's a fact. It's no
But,
this. It's a fact though. When they
but
started
why?
letting because they started wilding. They had no decorum at all. Like they just started bugging.
So no
And
one with an iPhone was bugging.
yo, it was peace and love. Like you had the hip hop
That's it
room
was peace
over
and
here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody mad that they Galaxy 6 ain't working. Now they bugging.
now
You
that's
know
a
what I'm
shot.
you know what I'm saying? Like it was. Yo,
Now that was a shot
literally,
you just threw.
literally somebody came in and said, I'm on like a S6, S7, and people
7?
start, yeah, like it was,
Galaxy S7
yeah,
equal
it
to
was,
an iPhone 7? Hey, what's
it
up?
was, it was crazy in there, man. And I started noticing the energy shifting, and I got
You
up out
notice
of
the
there.
energy from the Android users?
Nah, I noticed the energy. Period. It started. It started becoming OnlyFans in there, and I had to get up out of there.
Hey,
It was
bro,
getting. It was
I'm
getting
not gonna
wicked.
disagree because I was in this one group and I was just like, what the fuck is going on right now,
It
bro?
was getting wicked. I was like,
Yeah,
nah, man. I like my relationship. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I'm
I'm gonna
dipping
get.
out. I
I'm
made my
dipping.
connects and built my
Word.
brand.
I'm here. I was here for the music connects and to be in the rooms. I ain't here for. I ain't here for the political debates and the
Were you there when Kanye won that Meek Mill? Were you there?
word. I was like, yo, what's going on here? Like, I ain't here for the internet banging. I'm out of here. Like,
I mean,
y'all fight amongst each other.
that's where Whack 100 be at.
I'm good. I'm good. Peace to him and whatever he got. I'm gonna do my thing. Y'all do y'all thing on the clubhouse.
I'm
You know
sure.
what I
I'm sure.
mean?
I'm sure they'll make something else.
Yeah, please do,
There'll be
because
someone will come out with something, and it'll be, um, I don't know what it's called. I wouldn't know what it's called, but it'll be something similar along those lines.
yeah. But I'm not with the I'm not with the drama. It was way too much going on for me, man. So I got up out of there. But it was too much going on.
It
Too
was too
much
much going on.
it was too much activity. Way too much activity going on. It was no more love there. It was just a whole bunch of just
So the
just
Android users took all the love away.
they did. It was. I'm just joking. Nah, it was the iPhone users too.
Are you
And
joking? But I'm not.
I know, man. I don't have a bias against Android users. I'm
You
just saying
sure you don't?
nah, I don't. But I'm saying when the Android users came in is when it went down. When the invite stopped, that's when it was all over from there. When they were in beta,
It was cool.
it was cool. It was cool in beta. They started just, oh, we gonna let out the full version. I'm out of here. I'm not. I'm out of here.
Man, that's
But
yeah, that's rough. Yeah, I know some people that still use it. I'm like, I didn't know this thing was still a thing.
shout out to Clubhouse, man.
Yeah,
Do y'all thing, man.
yeah. Now it's just become another social media, basically.
Yeah, yeah. And I heard we about to start. They rolling out paying for Instagram and Facebook and all that, man. And it's nasty out here.
I'm like, nah. See, meet me on TikTok.
Word. They
I'll be on there. I'll take everyone over there. Like, let's go to TikTok.
they go to
You
TikTok.
you you got 1,000 follows on there now. You can
Oh,
technically.
here you go. Don't
Oh, you know, I
look.
was waiting.
Nah,
You can
nah,
you can
nah.
technically go live.
I can now. I can
Have you
now.
done it yet?
I have not. I have not. I
It'll
have
be
not
lit
found.
when you do, bro. You do a little freestyle.
Not actually what I'm thinking is like content related while I'm in the stew, while I'm, I think that's kind of content people want to see, Patreon type of content. That's kind of what I'm thinking now for like future reference, you know,
Yeah.
get into like the thought process of everything, like
Sure.
the writing, like the team, like and yeah, just do that and make it more worthwhile, make the content more worthwhile. That's kind of what I'm on with if I'm gonna go live on TikTok. I ain't just gonna go live, go get a bacon, egg, and cheese or something. You know what I mean? Like
Why?
yeah, that don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean?
Oh. I mean, I'm sure you put in work to get to 1,000 or whatever you're at.
I mean,
TikTok.
I got on TikTok late and I wasn't really digging it. I relented, and then I found there was like a whole hip hop community, and
There is.
I was like, oh, this is fire. They got, people who reviewing music, and
Hmm.
then people making beats, and then I found the duet features, and I just wanted to rap. So I'm just like, hey, I like some of these beats. And just started rapping, started building with some producers on there, found some dope artists on there. It's like you find anywhere I go, like I always look for any social media platform I have, always look for the community of like-minded, like people who love hip hop, people who like to discuss the music and the art form. You know what I mean? Like I look for that. That's what I enjoy. Like
What about Twitter?
Twitter too. Twitter got a dope little hip hop circle, hip hop sphere. A lot of cats I met. Actually, I have a show with a couple cats I met on Twitter. This coming Saturday in
Twitter.
in Jersey. The name of the show is called "Scaring the Hoes" because apparently my music isn't women friendly. You know what I mean? Like the lyrical miracle
Wait,
spiritual
hold on a
individual
second.
shit
I'm gonna take
goes
a
on.
time out for a second. Say the name of that show again.
Scaring the hoes. That's the name of the showcase.
They're in the holes, and they said your music is not what.
I mean, they're not saying it. Nobody specifically said it, but the general consensus that a lot of people get from a lot of boom bap artists that really don't have like a singer on their album or have a primarily boom bap sound, gritty sound.
But look, people, I'm a rapper and others. I am not.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not about to
so,
sing to you about your girl, bro. I'm not about to beg.
right, right.
You know, let me just rap.
And I feel you, but that's kind of like there's been a thing going around the internet like, oh, you make the scaring the hoes music, or I don't even like using that term, but scaring the women. But I'm just referring to the showcase. So, um,
Um,
that's just that's the general consensus. That's the general idea of what a lot of our music gets grouped into. Like ain't nobody about to play you, put you on on the dance floor, in a DJ set. Ain't nobody coming to the dance floor to listen to you type type music. So it's the when they put your song on in the club, it's like, all the girls sit down. Like, so hence why they say scaring the hoes.
they scare themselves because they don't know what they want.
All right, man. All right. Listen, man. You could do the whole misogyny thing later, brother. Like
No,
you know,
no, no,
you,
no.
you get on your personal.
I've been waiting for this conversation.
Nah, I'm good over here. I'm good over here.
Hey, bro, don't be scared. It's okay.
I'm not scared of nothing. That's just
You
not
you
where my
you, you
mind
over
is,
here
brother.
acting scared, big man. Like,
Nah, I ain't scared of no smoke. That's just not how I get down, brother. You
get
know
down in
me.
what way? Like they're
That's
acting like
just
you. They're acting like you put out a All Eyes on Me album. Talking about wonder why they call you bitch or something. Like that's how they're
I.
acting.
That's the
That is the
that's the
perception I
direction.
am
That's where
getting.
you was veering towards. That is the direction you driving towards, brother.
I
And
drive
man,
to whatever direction I want. This is
and
keep it 100, sir. That is what the name
and
said.
I and I'm keeping it 100 with
I'm
you,
glad you are.
and
I'm
I'm
very
keeping it 100 with you, and saying, damn it, this is not my direction.
no. I'll let them know it's not your direction. It's my direction, though.
There
But
you go. you,
I'm just calling how I see it. That's just how it sounded. I'm
I
just like,
mean, you do be on your toxic bop. So I feel you. Hey, and I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. That's just not where I'm at right now. A couple years ago,
see,
I
I got energy. Elliot told me to keep it 100.
you know what I'm saying. If you on your toxic bop, hey, I'm gonna
It's
call
not
my
even
brother.
about being on toxic vibes. It's about keeping it A1. Like
I
that's just
mean,
what it
hey,
is.
I mean, you can keep it aioli for all I can,
Not
but what I'm saying
it's
is,
okay. You're ducking. It's fine.
oh, I'm not ducking that.
You are
Hey,
ducking,
hey,
bro.
brother, I ain't ducking that. You ain't see me swim in the. You ain't see me swim in the pond with no goose, nigga. I ain't ducking nowhere. what I what I'm saying is that's just not my energy. I do that with everybody. When we be discussing it all, I have a different perspective and a different viewpoint, and I keep to that.
Okay,
You know what I
that's
mean?
fair. That's fair. I might have to do a solo podcast about this topic,
Oh
but
no, we did this. We did this before. We have done this. We have done this subject matter before.
yeah.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Back to
We
the music. All right. Okay.
way back in the day.
All
You know what I
right.
mean?
We're gonna we'll revisit this conversation another time.
Absolutely. I'm with it.
But back to the music. So I have a few questions about the latest album that you dropped.
Right, right.
Um, did it meet all your expectations, like far like from start to finish?
Exceeded my expectations from start to finish
Did you have
because
like you had like any expectations for it?
my expectations were to first of all, I just wanted to get it out because it was, I wanted it to be my last project of the year.
Hmm.
Um, it got, you know, with all our lives working and everything else, dates got, dates got pushed further. But I definitely wanted it to be completed. Number one, number two, I wanted it to exceed anything I put out sonically. I wanted it to have something melodic, something that if you heard the album the first time, that's something like you can instantly just play, like something to ride to. I wanted a riding song, which I feel like Glory is. You know what I'm saying? Glory Part Two. Um, and I wanted it to be high level lyricism over some of my best production. I feel like I exceeded that as far as how it did reception wise. I didn't expect the reception that it was getting and people buying the project and just telling me how dope it is, reviews that people from people I didn't know, calls, texts, like, yo, this album is great. It's funny, it's engaging, like this is the best you've rapped. Like I was like, oh my
Okay,
God.
for
Like
sure.
it so, from that perspective, it totally exceeded my expectations.
I mean, what 6 or 7 stars? So yeah.
I mean, hey, I'll take it.
No,
I'll
but
take
they were like the way the stars were. They were. I think it was like 4 or 5 of them in a row or something. It was like something crazy.
yeah, man, and the not only the reception you receive from, you know, people outside your social circle, but your peers and new fans or people who never heard you or people who know of you, but gave your music a chance for the first time. It was just like, oh, I didn't know it was like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's humbling and that's dope. So I liked the fact that I gained some new fans and some new people got a chance to experience what I'm doing and experience, and then went over and was like, yo, like, dude on Glory, like he got music, yo, the Elliot cat, yo, he's dope, like, and just being able to just kind of have this revolving, door of talent within my circle where one album can make somebody go check out somebody else and vice versa is fire to me.
For sure. Far as I guess, like, did you learn anything else about yourself, like after you completed the album or like during like I guess the process from start to finish?
Yeah, to never doubt my intuition when it comes to something, because I was literally like, nah, I'm a chill, but someone was just like, nah, don't chill, put the album out. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna
You
see
better
what
not
this one.
chill. You promised that many albums.
Nah, but I'm saying like in the process of it, like
Yeah.
in that process of it, I was like, ah man, I'm gonna wait a little bit. I put out I'm good, I'm good. And then someone was like, nah, this album needs to be out. It's special, keep on hitting roadblocks. And it's like, oh, with beats or like with health wise, getting sick in the middle, or having other obligations. But yeah, let me know, like, don't ever doubt your intuition. Finish everything you start. Push through it, and be confident in your ability to execute. You know.
For sure. Did you wear your New York hat while you were recording?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a different color though. It was blue. Absolutely, it had the Statue of Liberty on it. It's actually in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my good luck charm for the album, because it definitely was predicated off of New York energy, stuff I learned from my brother, stuff I learned being in and out of New York City my whole life. So it definitely was, New York City energy all the way through.
Okay. Um, Question about the title of the project. How'd you come up with the title of the project?
Biggie. That's it, man. Like Biggie, Juicy. I let my tape rock to my tape pop. It was it Ready to Die and Life After Death were two albums that I started to listen to even before I fully understood what I was listening to. So just kept playing them back. That and Illmatic. If there's
Mhm.
Nas references in there as well. So it was definitely it was definitely inspired by Biggie, inspired by me being a precocious kid and just picking up albums and CDs and not fully understanding the verbiage, but just bopping along to it and kind of picking up on it later through osmosis, through conversations and being a nosy little kid. Like, you know what I mean? That's why like the album title was like the baby with like the it's the baby like Biggie, but it's like a grown face with a hat. So it's embodying, somebody with sort of an advanced idea of life due to their circumstances and situations, but you're still a kid.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So you're still your physical age maybe 7, 8, but you kind of living like you 15, 16, and you're thinking like you're 15 or 16. The music that you're listening to is of 20 and 30-year olds.
Yeah,
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? So that sort of that whole theme of letting it revolve around, being sort of the oldest youngin and being, growing up a little bit faster than you wanted to.
For sure. Okay. Yeah, I like the album actually. So
Appreciate
I had to check the stars. I mean, I was like, yo,
it.
I was like, what kind of work, bro, putting out right now? I need to.
Oh, nah, you kept asking for the album. He was like, "Yo, where's the album? Where's the album? You
I'm
put out
gonna
the album."
keep poking you no matter what. It
This
doesn't
nigga
matter
said,
what you drop.
"Yeah, my man hit me like, yo." He said the album. I said the album's out. Then you hit me with like the, okay, so where's the next one? I'm like, bro, like I just put out two in a month. Like,
Bro, I gave Elliot the same energy when February 3rd happened, or whatever was
Right.
supposed to drop, I hit him on the text. I was like, sir, um, my my phone's kind of empty right now. Like,
Word.
where's the album?
Word. Word.
But we talked about that on our podcast, so
Word.
I was happy that
Word.
he was able to put that out.
Look,
Because when I
man.
first saw like Build a Bear, what came
Mm-hmm.
to my mind was like the store.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to take my son there or whatever, like to build a
Right.
bear, and I was like,
Word. My son
is
gets
that,
one every year.
I was like,
Yeah.
is this what he's singing about? I was like, then
Mm-hmm.
I heard it, I was like, oh, this will be perfect for someone that's going through like a situation or whatever. So
Right. He always makes like situational
it does.
relationship music that is relatable at a certain time in your life. I think that's his gift, is taking his situations, whether they be personal or like figurative,
Uh-huh.
and just matching them matching them to real life, because somebody out there is gonna relate to it. So yeah, if y'all get a chance, y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, looking for something to bump, definitely go bump that Major Way. It's ill, it's relatable, and that boy talented. That boy
I
got
mean,
talent.
yeah, that's the given right there. But that project is fire.
Definitely,
So
definitely fire.
you know, I'm on his head. I'm gonna be on his head for the next one. So he said he's dropping a lot this year.
No, that's a fact. That's a
No,
fact.
no, I believe him. He's
And I
one
got a
of the few
and I'm gonna
artists
get a
that I
feature on
believe.
like four of them. I'm getting
Huh?
the feature. I said I'm getting the feature on like 4 or 5 of them. Definitely.
Okay,
De-
you gonna be out here drop. You gonna build a bear remix featuring Thought Provoker.
I'm here. I'm here for every Elliot Major remix verse.
Uh,
I'm pulling up
uh,
for
uh,
real.
yeah. So both of you have put out fire projects.
Right.
Apparently you're working on. You already have two guaranteed ones, right?
3.
Three.
Yeah, I got beats for. I gotta complete this project that I got with a homie of mine that I met on Twitter. My homie Blink Thought. It's rough working title, but it's gonna be a thematic joint based on movies. So look out for that in the near future. I let my tape rock to my tape pop part 2,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Dumbo are this year for sure getting out Can I Rap for You part 2.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What am I forgetting?
Are
What am I-
you in you're EMS, right?
Oh yeah, that's a given. Every Monday September is gonna be here. That's a fact.
EMS album.
Oh no, we're doing that as well. But
Don't butt me. Just drop the albums.
no, wait. But we ain't letting the cat out the bag yet, because we got some surprises. I don't want to let it all out.
Okay,
I'm
tell me.
talking I'm talking about mine was going on, but I don't want to let it all out the bag yet, because gotta say something for the people.
So are you and Marcus dropping a joint album?
Don't do that. Me and Marcus dropping it. What are you talking about? Marcus don't rap?
He does rap, bro.
No, he don't. He don't
You
rap.
owe him like 2 songs.
No, he does not rap. Don't
You owe him 2 songs, bro.
Marcus don't rap.
You don't need to rap to be a rapper.
Come on
Have
now.
have a
Come on
writer.
now.
You
Come on now. Come
you
on now.
you as the
No.
writer,
No, we
and
not. We
Marcus can
we
just rap it.
we not about to naughty by nature this. I am not Tretch. We not about to do this. No.
Now, don't do that.
Nah, we not. We
Don't do
not.
that.
We not about to do this. No. He don't rap. You know what I'm saying? And we got him for some skits or whatever, and that's gonna be that. But I,
So if the idea was brought to him for Thought Provoker to be his writer, and then he just drops the tracks, you don't think
I
he would say yes?
Nah, I think honestly he's focused on his craft right now. I don't think he would do it to be real.
There was a time where he wanted to do it, so why wouldn't he do it now?
Hey man, things change, people's perspective and ideas and
Okay, what about one
vision
song?
and goals change,
He
man.
could do one song, bro. Come on.
You gonna have to ask that man that. Don't ask
No, don't
me.
worry, I will.
You got. I think you got his. I think you got his number, man. You got to
No, no, no. I'll
or
get him on
Graham.
here and physically ask him. Like, don't
Yeah,
worry.
man. Ask him. Ask him if
I'm gonna need to find out.
if he's physically if he's trying to be out here rapping. I doubt it though, man. I doubt it.
Yeah, he could just make one song and just be like, I'm good.
Yeah,
No,
and I don't see it happening, but you
no.
know, Peace.
Oh
If
well,
he
I
wants,
tried.
if he wants
No,
to, I
I'm gonna
guess
ask
we
him
can
later.
work out the particulars. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to find out for sure. But yeah, back to you though. Back to you when these projects are gonna drop.
Right.
So you really so you said 10. Technically you fit like 12,
I'm not doing 12. I said 10 because 10
12,
is a
13.
t-
Come on, bro. It's
10.
only two more
10
albums.
is 10 is a
I
10
I
is
know
10 was the goal. 10 was the goal back, and 10 was the goal when I finished. I let my tape rock to my tape pop. I already had like markups and workups and rough drafts of stuff that I was gonna do coming into 2023. So that was already I already said 10 because I was
okay.
like if I could do like if I could do like 5 albums or 7 albums, 4 EPs, I think I could do that. You know what I mean? Like I think I can put out some 9 songs, some long form joints, some shorter albums, some longer albums, and that's definitely doable, and it's not gonna come without the criticisms of flooding it and oversaturation and all this,
I
but
don't believe in that word. Put
that
everything out.
but
Drop
that's exactly what I'm getting at, bro. I don't believe in that. So I'm gonna be that person that's just going flood the market and put out what I got in the tuck.
Don't be like the young guns.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
gotta do it. I gotta
Don't
do
don't
it. Because they
don't
were warned to drop music and it didn't happen, and then that's when
don't do
what
that. Don't
happened.
do that to one of the illest rappers ever, yo,
No,
Chris. Don't do that.
I'm
Don't do
not
that.
dissing. I'm just saying
Nope.
their
Nope.
boss told them to do it and they didn't do it.
Nah,
And
you
then,
don't know. You don't know all the nuances and what
hey,
was
I'm
going
listening
on
to the
when.
dude y'all called a goat. Y'all called a goat. Say what he said, and that's what he said. It came out of his
And
mouth.
that's what he said. And
That's
sometimes
what he said, and it came
y'all
out of
gotta
my mouth.
ride up, but y'all gotta ride that tidal wave out. 50
They
was
had
pretty
like
hot.
a good 6 months before he came out, and they could have did it.
Nah, nothing, not.
That's what he said, bro.
But listen, respect and love to Jay. Nothing was gonna survive that 50 tidal wave. It
We
was over
know
for
that, but
every.
they didn't know that.
I don't give a damn what they put out. Let's just be honest.
I'm
They
just saying,
there was nothing that
I'm
was
just saying.
surviving. Get rich or die trying.
For
Nothing.
sure.
Nothing.
Shade on that one. But yeah, it was a perfect opportunity to fit that in.
you tried it.
I didn't try it. It happened. Like there's no
and it was sufficiently shot down. So
shot down by who?
me.
You don't shoot nothing I do down, sir.
I just did.
Let's keep it A1.
Pow pow. Pow pow bang.
No, it's a true fact that it happened. So what do you mean?
No, it happened, but what I'm saying is, bro, you know damn well a meth maybe a Be Coming Like album. Meth wasn't Young Guns. What there was nothing. I mean, look at it. 50 went diamond. It sold 10 mil.
Of course he did.
But I'm saying like nothing was gonna survive that.
Well, yeah,
Nothing.
at that time, no.
Nothing.
I'm
Nothing.
just saying.
But I'm saying like it's kind of counterproductive in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? To tell them to flood it, it just would have got washed up in
I mean,
the in the sea of other things that came out when 50
I
was
mean,
fist grease. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, for sure. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Far as like, I guess you said you have a show this Saturday. Do you have like anything else like in the works, like far as shows?
um I got that lined up. I actually did a show. I opened up for Rod Digger a couple weeks ago. That was beautiful. Beautiful energy in the building. I got some stuff that I'm trying to do, like far as tour wise in the summer, working out the particulars and details. I'm just hitting, I'm just doing, open mics and just hitting stages up and trying to build and trying to perfect the stage show and I'm just outside at this point, man. Yeah, that's as best as I could explain it, man. I'm outside just trying to take every opportunity as it comes and embracing the moment, man. Being grateful that I'm here and that I have a fan base that wants to listen and anticipates music. So my job is to make sure my craft and every aspect of this is on 100, and that's what this year is about.
Okay. Minus that, like
Mm-hmm.
minus the shows that you're and tours you're trying to put together,
Right.
minus the 10 albums that will eventually come out. Did you make any other goals like for like 2023 minus those two?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of I wanted to start getting a regular physical, merch logo situation, secured, and I'm working on that as well, and that's a goal that's near completion at this point, getting vinyls, um because people want physical product
Uh,
in underground hip-hop. Like, they crave physical product. They want your t-shirts, they want your CDs, they hoodies, whatever you have. And I'm trying to secure that. The team is currently talking about getting our merch side back strong as we had it, because it was, the pieces were pristine and on point. We're talking about that. And then on my side, just making sure I have a sufficient amount of physicals to match the demand.
okay. Yeah, I want a hoodie. Make sure you get started on that, sir.
Definitely, definitely.
I need a hoodie that says, "Can I rap for you on TikTok live?"
Can I rap for you? Okay, so a custom piece. Got you. Got you. Can I
I
rap for
mean,
you?
you got the numbers to do it now. Like you
Oh
can just,
my God, this guy with the
bro,
TikTok live.
you can go on live on TikTok and
Yo, I
just,
I guarantee you, during the next album recording process, I'm going live. Most definitely.
all right for sure.
And I didn't even notice. Like, I was like, yo, I got 1,000. Then I looked up. I was like, oh, I got a little more than 1,000. I didn't expect that. I'm humbled and gracious for 1,000 people thinking what I post on TikTok is interesting, outside of me rapping and posting about more hip hop. So, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, shout out to the fan base.
The 10 fans. It's my 10 fans. Appreciate y'all.
That's a fire song though. But
Yeah. Yo, you know what? Speaking of Marcus, that's another thing. I have a video idea that we kind of working on right now for that. So we're definitely gonna shoot some like short form content for that. We definitely have a good idea for that.
okay.
So if any type of music from him comes to fruition, it'll be in the idea phase.
I don't know why you don't believe he can be a rapper. Like I really
I
don't.
didn't say I don't believe it. I just don't believe he wants to rap. That's all.
Did he tell you he didn't want to rap?
Nah, but I just know like that is like the furthest thing from Obi mind right now. Like I want to rap.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay. That's fair. All right. I guess I'll wait for the content that you guys are gonna put out. But what's good with smoking Reggie's though?
That's another surprise, man. We
Okay.
working on that. We piecing that together. Got my, I got the roadcaster popping. I got the mic. Got, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Got the
better
ring light.
connection now.
Yeah, and we've been in talks about it because we definitely see, especially with you coming back, and we saw where everybody now is like a celebrity powder. What I mean is like there's nobody speaking for like the everyday person or the everyday guy or having the everyday conversations anymore. It's just like somebody with millions of dollars in their pockets and their opinion, and they're sort of selling you a lifestyle that either A, at this point you can attain, or like, or B, you're not really interested in at this point. So what we figure is we come back and give the people what they want, which is, a perspective from the regular layman. And we've been talking and
What was
working
the
on
term you just used?
the regular layman, like
Okay.
the in layman's terms, the guy who, what I'm saying, go home. That was the original impetus of it anyway. It was, man's get home from work, what I'm saying, you got your girl, you got the fam, you want to take a pull, what I'm saying, maybe drink a beer, take a shot, whatever, and you just want to relax and hear somebody that's sort of in the trenches with you.
Mhm.
Sometimes you don't want to hear from the man. You don't want to hear the man's perspective on relationships or on, how to do A, B, and C when, his circumstances or her circumstances are different. Like earlier when we were talking about the relationships, the reason I said that is because I can't relate because I'm not in that current situation. So I'm not in that current mindset. So I can't accurately give you a description or a good conversation on it because I'm not in the trenches with
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like is missing. And I feel like, you know, with the music stuff, and I was so locked in, I didn't necessarily had a time to give to that. And I want to do that this year.
Okay. So I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting for it.
Most def.
And I'll be posting everyone's stuff still. So
Yes, sir.
um yeah, know what it is. Um if someone wants to find you on social media, like what's your social media handle?
On TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, at Thought Provokah, Facebook music page, at Thought Provokah. And yeah, man.
For sure. All right. Winding down here. Final thoughts that you want to share before we kind of wrap up.
I just want to say shout out to hip hop, shout out to the underground. Um, I want to just say, to those that, maybe you got into music a little late, you hearing all these opinions on how you should do it, how what you shouldn't do. And I'm not saying take all advice and automatically dismiss it, but take it all with a grain of salt, because nobody is going to be able to do you like you do you. So just keep doing what you do. And yeah, that's what I got.
For sure. Appreciate you for joining me. I'll get with you like after we get off of this podcast because
Yes, sir.
talk to you about some things.
Yes,
But
sir.
yeah, again, like this is Keep It 100. This is videos already on Facebook and YouTube because I streamed them both at the same time. And probably be on TikTok and Instagram a little bit later.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
yeah, I look forward to those projects though, like for sure.
Definitely, definitely. Peace and love, yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna get out of here then. Have a good one, bro.
Peace, peace.
All right, late.